All right, we are at 1611, and this is a condition walkthrough. We're going to look at the outside of the house first here. There are these shutter looking things on the sides of the windows. The paint is starting to wear on them. And there's also a few places on the outside of the house where the paint has started to wear. This wood is just a little bit spongy in a couple places. I don't know if you can see, but there is a hole in the eave going up. Looks like there may be a squirrel or some birds that have been pecking away at it. And then this shutter, faux shutter, is leaning. It is detached on the top here and is just leaning forward. There are a few things left in the front yard here, a couple pots and a water bucket. Looks like what used to be some bars for the window. Let's come around the side of the house here. On the side here, once again, the paint on the siding is starting to peel. This looks like a fairly new window. And the paint on these windows is starting to peel a little bit too. Whatever this is some sort of electrical something. It is not really secure in the wall. And I also can see there's just some like 2x4s or 1x4s around that upper window there. They are not painted at all. There's a cooler sitting here. Let's see what's behind the cooler. There's a crawl space under the house, looks like. It's a pretty good sized hose here. Among other things, there is a car bumper here with duct tape and all that on it. And it does look like there are quite a few large branches, as well as some leaves and some pine needles all over the roof. This window right here does have a box on it that's taped on. I'll make sure that we look at that from the inside. There's spider webs and stuff on the house. Looks like this has become overgrown up around the house. And I cannot get to the side of the house because that has become overgrown. Let's see if I can get into the shed here. I can, I believe. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh, looks like there are quite a few boxes of clothes and stuff in here. There is a door in here as well. So there's quite a bit of stuff in here. There's a couch and some chairs. It looks like a dresser drawer. So I will go ahead and leave all that there. The shed looks to be in pretty good condition. The hardware here is starting to wear a little bit. It's starting to get a little bit of rust on it. I'm going to make my way inside the house here. Moving up to the front here, these stair rails, the paint is peeling off of them. And then the security door here, there is a cut in the mesh there. And then this front door, there's a pretty good sized spider web sitting in there. And the front door, the paint is peeling off on the outside of it. Let's see here. Looks like the utilities are out. And as you can see, there are quite a few things left here still. Looking at the inside of the wall here, there are quite a few cracks, as well as in the ceiling. It's cracked up pretty well, and in fact the tape is peeling back there. And there is a little bit of staining right there, probably about 6 inches by 3 inches stain. The floor, besides being pretty dirty, I don't see many deep scratches in it. Place is just kind of generally dirty. Here are the scratches. There are quite a few scratches on this side of the floor. They seem to be pretty deep. Not awfully deep though. It's just scratching the finish. I'm moving on into looks to be like a dining room. There are a few tiles missing here and broken. Moving on into here, the cracking in the ceiling continues, and there's a crack, goes all the way down to the floor and spreads along the wall. There's pretty good holes in the wall here too as well. It looks like they had something hanging. And there's also this desk here. Moving on into the kitchen. There are washer and dryer here. Not sure if these were here when they moved in or not, but they're here. They're the laminate or whatever this is starting to peel up over there in a few places, and this is also just very dirty. There are more cracks all along the walls. There's also quite a bit of discoloring on the wall, on that wall, and a lot of dust. Looks like there's a little bit of mold behind there, and there is a little bucket full of water underneath a pipe that may be leaking. Let's see here. There's a drawer missing there. Take a look in the oven. It's generally dirty. The cabinets that are still here look to be in halfway decent order. There is that there, and there is the breaker box. Some little notes to the family there. These cabinets, besides being full of stuff, look like they're in pretty good condition. There's generally dirty once again, but there isn't anything missing here that I can see. And same with these cabinets. Quite a bit of food in there. All right, let's take a look at the refrigerator here. There's a little bit of mold in the freezer, but it is cold, so I'm guessing that the power was just shut off today. There's some more peeling areas in the floor. Let's see what this is. big pantry. All right. Let's move on back through the living room here. See where this door leads. Okay, there's a room over here. And there's quite a bit of junk here. The floor, the carpet here, there's some stains in it. Books and stuff. This may have been a storage room. There's the closet. There's some grease stains on the walls here. This wall looks like the trim that was going up and holding the drywall up has broken. There's drawings all over the walls and holes as well. The ceiling, just like everything else so far, has cracks in it. There's a little mini fridge here. Once again, it's still kind of cool, so the power must have just been turned off. All right, come on through here. Looks like they tried to tape that closed. This is the path to the attic, it looks like. There's some carpet here, and it's very dusty. Moving up into the attic here. Once again, just like the storage outside, this is pretty full of stuff. Boxes and all kind of stuff. There's a door there, and it looks like we have some mouse or rat droppings, some kind of rodent. There is the hot water heater. There are cobwebs on it. And a little bit of water sitting in the pan. And then there is the furnace. All right. Just looking to see if I could see that hole that I saw on the front of the house. And I cannot. All right. Move on downstairs. There's some cracking in the sheetrock there as well. All right. Okay, I see why that's just taped closed now, because it doesn't really close very well. Doesn't seal up. Sorry, I thought I heard somebody. All right. Looking at these walls, they're pretty discolored as well. There's a smoke detector missing there. There's cracks here. That vent is very dusty. Moving on into this bedroom here. There's these stick-on letters on the wall, which is also discolored and cracked. There's a pretty good sized crack coming on through here. The floor in here, there are a couple stains on the floor. It's just generally dirty, it looks like. And there's the closet. Okay. Looking at this door here. Looks like the paint is starting to peel off in a few areas. Passing through to this next bedroom. More stuff stuck on the walls. That looks like a window screen of some sort or something. Just generally looks like the rest of the house. There's some deeper stains in the carpet in here, some black and blue stains. And here is the bathroom at the back of the hall here. The apparent water damage, I'm guessing, has caused rippling all in the wall here, and the paint has started to peel back. Once again, right here, the paint is peeling all out. The tub is discolored and cracked in a few different places. Trying to find the window that had the board in it. There is the linen closet in here. There's various extra junk. Moving on through to this bedroom here. Going to with these curtains. This is the one that's got the boards on it. I mean, it is cracked. I don't know if you can see that, but there are cardboard boxes, and there's a cracked window there. That light fixture, I think that's the first damaged light fixture that I've seen. I may be wrong, but that's missing the globe. I cannot see it. Looks like they have a TV mounted to the wall here. Other than that, just discoloring on the walls and the ceilings, just like the rest of the place. And this is the closet. Looks like it's underneath those stairs. And this the back of this closet door is has a lot of mold all over it. And then there's some kind of white powder it looks like, and then stains all over the floor. The cracks. All right, walking back through the house, I did notice one or two other things I did. All right, I also wanted to, not sure if I did or not, but I wanted to show the condition of these, this washer and dryer. There is something like the handle to the cartridge dispenser thing missing there where they would put everything. It's kind of on the dirty side. Let's see if I can figure out how this opens. So the hinge side. Looks like the handle is broken, so it's kind of difficult to get open, but looking inside, it looks fairly clean on the inside. A little bit of mold. Fairly clean. They kept the dryer thing clean. Dryer's pretty clean.